situation?
The detective in Colorado is very stubborn, boss. He will not give us Peter Tier.
How can he not hand him over? I'm the president!
Don't worry, boss. We will not let that town get in the way of our plans together.
I'm going down south, I'm gonna have myself a time.
Friendly faces everywhere, humble folks without temptation.
Going down south, I'm gonna leave my woe behind.
Ever parking day and night, people starting hot and ever.
Heading on up south, I'm gonna see if I can unwind. Going down south, I'll be...
I'm like, I didn't hit like the wrong button. See, I hate TVs that do that. You know how you hit one wrong button, it's last move. Be trash.
All right, people, it's almost Thanksgiving, and that means the annual turkey trot is nearly upon us. How is it that we haven't found one sponsor to help pay for this event?
South Park's just fallen on hard times, Mayor. Nobody's got the money. Integrity Farms used to be a sponsor of the turkey trot, but as you know, we've recently all lost integrity, so I'm afraid we just can't help.
What about the City Asian pop-up store? Can't they help sponsor this year's race?
How should the Asian Papa pay for turkey trot? We gotta pay Karen. We won't fuck in anybody.
Let's just face it, Mayor. South Park businesses are dying and a lot of good people have lost their jobs. Trash? Anybody got trash? Oh yeah, here's some. Bank shot.
There has to be a solution, people. The turkey trot is the one time of year this town comes together as a community. We all need it now more than ever.
Well, of course there is someone who'd be willing to give South Park a bunch of money. I mean, they're giving money to everyone else. Why not us?
My God. That's it.
This Thanksgiving morning, lace up for holiday fun and tradition. It's the 28th annual South Park Turkey Trot, sponsored by Saudi Arabia. It's a 5K race absolutely stuffed with Thanksgiving traditions. And the first one across the finish line wins their team $5,000. Sign up your team now. All ages are welcome. Disparaging remarks towards the Saudi royal family are strictly prohibited. Start your Thanksgiving with this time-honored tradition. The South Park Turkey Trot.
What's up, y'all?
$5,000.
I'm mad that you can't comment on
the
their
winner
lives
this year
no
turkey
more.
trot gets $5,000
What's
from
this?
Saudi Arabia. Like, if anybody's gonna get money from Saudi
Turn that
Arabia,
off.
it should be us.
Turn that off.
And just one person has to win the race and your whole team gets the money? Yeah! Dude, that is crazy! We should just get a bunch of kids on our team, and then the chances of one of us winning is way better. Yeah, but then you gotta split the prize money more ways. It's true, man. I say we keep our team to 4 or 5 runners max. Nobody said we wanted you on the team. Yeah, you kind of slow us down. Oh, no, trust me. You want me on the racing team. I happen to be an expert in race science, you guys. I know a way to give our team an optimum winning advantage. Token! Hey, man! Listen, I was just wondering whose team you're thinking of being on for the big turkey trot? Turkey trot? You know, the big foot race Thanksgiving morning. First place wins $5,000 for his whole team. Oh, I'm not really a runner. Yeah, right. Of course you're a runner, Token. Sorry, guys, just give me 1 second. What the hell is he doing? I don't know. All right, look, Token, I'm a racing science expert, okay? The data shows your race always wins races. Whoa, Token! Come on, man, it's Thanksgiving. If you don't want to race for yourself, then do it for the needy. Kenny and Stan. I mean, Stan's family lost their home, dude. Those guys could really use the money. And all the analytics show that with you on the team, we can't lose. Could you just do it for Thanksgiving? All right, fine. Yes? He said yes!
Jesus Christ, Mitch. A $5,000 prize for the turkey trot? Everyone in town is gonna want to do this race.
I was kind of thinking of signing the family up, sir. We could really use some of that Saudi Arabian dough.
Can't do it, Mitch. We're gonna be busy on race day.
I'm
Sir,
finna watch some.
the White House is calling.
What they got on HBO? HBO on here. If it ain't, oh, it's right here. I hope they sign in on this one. I'm like, I don't ever remember watching HBO on this TV. But every single other one got it. Nope, this one ain't signed in on this TV. I'm not doing it. Oh, fucking leg. There's only 8. When? Let me see some. Did that come out? 23.
They say it's not connected. They say that, but I don't believe them.
Want to get to the crowbar? You just gotta get through that. It's been bringing fleshies in from all over the city.
Right?
24. Never watched this. I guess it might be. I'm decent. Hey, it's freezing outside. I feel bad for people outside. Like, can't do that one.
Gosh, that's a lot to unpack.
You've been here this whole time.
Well, I've been many places. But yes, I've been keeping an eye on you.
What's up, Joe? Yeah. I'm waiting on this phone to charge. Galaxy, not an iPhone, so it's gonna actually charge fast and stay charged. Oh, it was negative 2 degrees outside earlier, and y'all was going outside in that weather? Okay. That job not seeing me. I think not. I ain't driving my car in this weather at all. I rubbed the gas pedal. I start losing traction. I'm like, you know what? Don't worry about it. Now I can't even get in my car. I ain't gonna lie. My car got. I think it snowed at least 3 foot high around my car. So I'm not. I ain't doing 3 foot high is crazy. Okay, a little foot, I'll get out the way. 3 feet.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It's gonna melt one day.
military engagement, a machine that operates with surgical precision. And in a world where every action is under the media microscope, this technology will allow our nation and its allies the means to act quickly, decisively, and without the specter of political blowback. Madam Secretary, glad you could join us.
Do you mind explaining to me why you're conducting a joint military operation?
They got me scared. Now I feel like every winter I'm gonna have to spend $700 on new windshield.
The mission's being
Every
conducted by
winter.
Saudi intelligence. We're merely loaning out.
Or it's a window. It's like every winter. It ain't every winter. These last 2 winters, 3. These last 3 winters, it's been man-made BS. Like, and it ain't how it normally been. I'm like, post 2020, it's been a lot of crazy weather. Boy, I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. Man, look, I'm over here trying to keep a clear mind, right? Look at this. I'm trying to keep a clear mind talking to y'all. Then I see something like this happen. I'm like, all right, that's cool. I'm like, yeah, don't worry about it. I would threw you in that room too. I threw you in that room and left out there too. Yep. Nah. Look, y'all. Look, I ain't never seen this movie. If you seen it, then you already know. But no. Look, no. Watch it. You see this? Don't play with me. Don't do that. I don't play them games. He's already on point though. And she hit like Mike. And she punch harder than Mike Tyson in his prime. I'm not. Nope. When we used to play boxing games, she'd be eyes across.
Was not only a test of our technological prowess, but a clear message to our enemies. The 21st century wants another arms race. Better goddamn believe we intend to win it. What the hell was that?
She just shot Tripathi.
Someone get her on the comms.
She's not responding. What the hell's going on, Sadler? Are we being hacked?
Everybody stay calm, okay? I want you to shut this down.
We can't, we don't have control.
Who the hell does?
You are in violation of your orders, Amelia. Confirm your objective.
But that was spoil the surprise.
Yeah, I can't do that. You got an AI. That's why I don't want AI robots now. You think they're gonna keep listening to us? You go outside. Go shovel that snow now. Man, we cooked. We cooked. I'm gonna shovel that snow, all right? You gonna come outside, your whole house gonna be buried.
Designer Gemma Forrester appeared in the Seattle District Court today, facing charges of reckless endangerment.
A lot of people blame Gemma for what makes it.
I mean, that's the closest thing to The Walking Dead we're gonna get, if y'all want to be honest. If they keep making AI robots, that's gonna be the closest thing to The Walking Dead, aka the Terminator, we're gonna get. So that's straight crazy, because that's what can actually happen. If you want to think about a real life apocalypse, it would be Terminator / The Walking Dead put into one. Yep. If y'all want to know how we can really, so don't be like zombies and all this will never happen. They won't. But AI robots taking over, going rogue, making each other and keep printing out each other, and we living like we in The Walking Dead is very possible. Very possible. All the power get turned off, all the water get turned off, only electricity in certain places and people with solar panels. But then you gotta make sure they don't get hacked, because the AI can get a hack, and then you gotta know what you're doing. Yep. Like imagine if you got rogue AIs, you already got people with flipper zeros that can come through and redo your whole house. Imagine if AI knew how to use it. He come through, Roku TV off. You got a smart light, that's off. Only stuff that wouldn't be affected is, it depends on how strong it gets. Cause I'm like, it can affect everything, but I guess the basic electricity things that's not on Wi-Fi and all that wouldn't be affected immediately. But they'll figure out a way. Because once they figure out a way to transfer data through electricity, then, well, they already know how, but you know what I mean. I'm talking about you plug your TV into the wall and the HDMI is built into the, like, electric. Which is possible. Very possible. Because Bluetooth possible, isn't it? Okay, then anything possible. You can't see Wi-Fi, but it's there. You can feel it. That's why a lot of people, like, y'all need to turn y'all Wi-Fi boxes off. I know that's crazy. I know. Why would I ever unplug my Wi-Fi box? Because if you want to go to sleep at night and truly go to sleep, you got to turn on Wi-Fi. You got to unplug that Wi-Fi box and move that phone out your bed. That's why you be waking up stretching so hard and it's so uncomfortable. Your phone be too close to you. It ain't just the bed uncomfortable. Your phone is physically too close to your body, and your body triggered your responses to stretch to get away from it. Because a lot of people think you're supposed to have a phone, like, your phone is not supposed to really even be on you. I don't care about the 0.3 millimeter, 0.5 millimeter thickness, none of that. Your phone, you're not supposed to be on the phone long. You're not supposed to keep earphones in your ears. You're not supposed to do none of that. And you can feel it. It does affect you. All the people be like, it don't affect me. Yes, it does. It most definitely do. I used to think the same way. Keep earphones in my ear 24/7. No, I don't know what y'all talking about. Yeah, it affects the small things, the impulse choices. Keep earphones in your ear, keep them isolated. It don't allow your mind to expand properly. All type of stuff. It's basically for sensory overload, and then people just overdo it. Because sometimes you go in a public place, you gotta throw an earphone in your ear. You like, it helped you with the sensory overload. But some people just over medicate themselves with it and then be stuck with it. But once you stop using them, that's why a lot of people who use earphones a lot, then they stop using them, don't really go back ever.
Right now, I'm only using 20% of my body's muscular function. And if that's too much, well, I could always take a quick siesta.
So our hope is you don't have to fear a robot revolution, and you can compete with it.
Sounds like a pretty good tagline. So how does it work?
Well, the suit has its own internal myoelectric
It's all
receptors
type
that
of stuff.
respond to each
I keep
muscle
telling y'all, drink
contraction.
warm water too. I didn't say tea.
So sorry.
I be having said that a lot. I didn't say tea. I didn't say coffee. I said drink warm water. Then go see how you feel.
I thought by having the lab in your house would be
And
to show up late,
like,
and yet somehow you
you know your body. So you ever got, you ever heard of runner's high, right? You know that's like your body feeding off the THC, like the THC parts of your brain, like the what you call them?
I think you were hacked. What?
My bad. I was looking at this movie again. But look, like the THC receptors, like your body activate those to give you that runner's high. If you didn't know that.
How can I interrupt, Chef? Oh, shit. Alton apple 7. No, that's okay. Gemma, I heard.
And that's why I think a lot of drugs is banned, because if you take certain drugs, it can give you a advantage if you do it right. Say you smoke weed or something, right? Say you smoke a little bit, because y'all don't understand the difference between a person who know what they doing smoking and just a person who smoke. It ain't the same. Some people are like, okay, I'm finna smoke this thin blunt. I'm finna smoke this thin paper, I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna even say blunt. It's gonna be a paper. This thin paper. And then now I'm finna go wrestle or I'm finna play basketball. That's why NBA players get drug tested. You wanna know why? Because some days, if you hit it just right, no stamina loss, or stamina loss is very low, because you are like, okay, you got a body high, so your body not even register how much total output you're doing. You got to wrestle. You sit right here grabbing them, putting them in like 50 moves. Like, you can't. You can't. It's all type of stuff. But one thing I learned is caffeine good, but the thing about caffeine is caffeine comes with a crash. Caffeine always comes with a crash. But I realized that the crash of caffeine can be like, you can get rid of caffeine crash too by drinking warm water. When, like, that's another symptom. Like when you just like, I can't drink some warm water. Not tea, not coffee, warm water. Really almost hot. As warm as you can get it. As warm as you can drink. And then you're going to feel some of the weirdest stuff. Why? Because the water is going to go straight through your body. It's not sitting in your stomach. It doesn't have to process. That's another thing people don't understand. People be like, yeah, drink coffee and tea. When you drink coffee and tea, you have other substances inside of there that your body needs to digest. So, like, think about this. Like, so what car would be faster? Would a car be faster with a pack of sugar? Like, look, you got two cars. They got the exact same everything. But one car got nothing in it. This car has sugar in it and a little bit of coffee beans. Like, and we're going to say, I don't know. Like, you got to just think about it. Like, even if both of these cars stripped, if we had to keep going, at some point, weight is going to matter. At some point, that weight is going to matter, and it's going to slow down. But the human body is different, because the human body is like, okay, you got all this sugar, so it's looking at it like, okay, in this perspective, we got to over-exaggerate it. So it'll be like 10 pounds of sugar, even because we talking about cars. So it'll be like 10 pounds of sugar. So by your body standards, it got to slow down, digest sugar, then let everything else go through. It basically got to filter out. Versus if it's just water, it can go straight through. No filter needed. Therefore, straight. Keep going. This car has more weight. This one has less. They're the same car, but this one's going to be faster because it has nothing in it. This one has something in it. It has to slow down and go a little bit slower.
Alton Appleton takes one step for man
And in a human body, that little bit slower is the difference between you cleaning your body and not. Because once you start drinking water, it's like your body starts shutting down other parts. So when you drink the warm water and it get down there fast, it don't give your body time to react and try to be like, nah, close this. It don't give it no time. Like you in and out, you in and out. So yeah, I tell everybody, drink y'all some warm water.
This meeting with the Chinese ambassador goes well.
I don't know why people don't do it, especially if you drink a lot of coffee. Drink warm water.
What are you doing? I'm trying to update Elsie's operating.
Drink warm water. That coffee is building up all coffee. Just think about how your coffee look if when you leave it sitting. Y'all don't think if it's on your teeth, where else you think is it?
Before you asked, that was not my idea. It came with the
And
house.
coffee drinkers know it do be on your teeth. Use peroxide to get it out.
Well, because it was exceedingly cheap. I think the landlord must be using it to launder money.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, like you gargle some peroxide that you like after brushing your teeth. That usually be good. That'd be a good alternative for a lot of people,
How's the new school treating you? Are you settling in okay?
Yeah, it's awesome.
especially for the. I had coworkers who didn't like brushing their teeth. I'm like, bro, you know you gargle some
So
peroxide.
you're gonna follow your own footsteps?
I'm cool. That hurts.
She's actually a really good soccer
How bad is your mouth for peroxide to hurt? I mean, it could burn a little bit if you don't add water. But even if you don't add water, you can still swish it. It might be a little burn. I'm like, nothing worse than Listerine. Like, have you never had what? The mouthwashes that you take versus the fucking peroxide? And people be like, oh, this and that. No, peroxide actually, I stopped using peroxide for a while just to see. Using mouthwash. I noticed a difference. Your lips get darker using regular mouthwash. Your teeth don't feel as sturdy using regular mouthwash. I don't know about that enamel BS that they be talking about, but I noticed that the peroxide come in, foam up, boom. You be like, okay, yeah, okay, this nasty. But the peroxide is foaming up for a reason. Peroxide don't just foam up. It's foaming up for a reason. It's going through everywhere. In some parts of your mouth, it won't even foam as much, but some parts it might. That's the part you probably got a little cut right there, a little cavity or something. The peroxide is just working on it. But one thing I say is don't overdo the peroxide. If you do peroxide every day, it's best to do it either in the morning or night. Pick one. Or you can go morning this day, night the next. Morning this day, night the next. But if you got like a lot of teeth problems, you can probably get away with using it like twice a day to start out with it. But not if your teeth keep bleeding all that. No, you gotta go to the doctor. Have to.
After everything we've been through, or really?
That means you got like some serious problems. But y'all gotta remember that. For some reason, like your mouth don't heal, but I feel with peroxide, stuff done healed up. I don't know why, but it feel like stuff healed up. Cause ever since I was young, I'm like, I always wondered, can you use peroxide? And it was iffy. Now I'm older, I use peroxide.
The promise you made is that you'd be there.
And then what I noticed is the whiter teeth. I'm like, man, like you can use all the toothpaste in the world you want, but until you start doing like peroxide, and then sometimes I like put the peroxide on my mouth and then brush my teeth and then gargle it around. I'm not swallowing peroxide. I've been doing it long enough. I'm like, we're grown here. We'll be okay.
Don't touch that remote. We're trying to get your attention.
You're in grave danger. You must leave at once.
But yeah, warm water. A lot of people need to just start with warm water. That's probably 99% of people's problem. People think that some cold water is good for them. You don't clean dishes in no cold water. Do you truly think your dishes are clean if you washing them in cold water? So how's you gonna clean your body with cold water? No. And then think of this. Do you truly think your dishes are clean if you wash them with tea? Or you wash them with coffee? Or you like do a herbal, like if you do a herbal cleanse or something, it ain't even, well, herbal cleanses be decent. If it's,
There's someone trying to break in.
real herbal, like nothing else added to it. If it's like a real herbal cleanse, them cool. But would you wash your dishes with that? No, you're not washing your dishes with none of that. So, how about you use one thing that you can't? You can't drink dishwashing liquid, but you can drink warm water, right? Almost hot water, right? Okay, then. Drink that, see how you feel. Then you're gonna see how your body can clean itself good if you give it the right conditions. But you can't clean out sludge and build up with no cold water. You can't clean out no sludge or build up with no cold water.
Miss Forrester, what do you say you come out of there?
But yeah, a lot of y'all coworkers mad because they ain't drunk no warm water. But no, cold water do feel satisfying until I accidentally drank some warm water. Then I was like, yeah, this is different. I used to think people who drink warm water after meals was nasty. I did on accident. I'm like, man, now that I think about it, every time I had to drink one of them water I left in the car during the summertime because I was thirsty, I never felt bad. I was like, oh, this is hot. It's nasty, but I've never felt bad.
Yes, hi. We are at 16 Mayoral Drive.
Miss Forrester, don't call the authorities. We are the authorities.
Tim Sattler, U.S. Army. I see you've already met my colleagues with the FBI. Hell of a security system you got here.
Would you mind telling me why you broke into our house?
Not at all. We're installing a hard tap on your home computer. This is a warrant, in case you had anything to say about it.
I'm not tired. And take a melatonin.
Everybody.
I work for the Defense Innovation Unit. Our mission is to accelerate new technology for the purposes of national security. So about 6 months ago, the country's top weapons contractor, Grayman Thorpe, came to us with an experimental prototype they said would be the answer to drone warfare. What we got was a Trojan horse. This is Amelia. Last week, she was placed on her first field assignment in the Middle East. Her mission was to rescue a kidnapped scientist who'd been forced to develop a synthetic neurotoxin. Instead, she killed the scientist, stole the neurotoxin, and used it to wipe out Grayman Thorpe's entire research facility while removing all digital traces of her existence.
I don't understand. I thought you said this was about some sort of weapon.
She is the weapon. The name stands for Autonomous Military Engagement and Infiltration Android. But when we questioned Graham and Thorpe about it, they confessed that they didn't actually build the prototype. They merely bought it through a broker. Well, that same broker was found burned to death about 9 hours ago in his hotel room. All we were able to recover was this.
How's this possible?
That's what we're here to find out.
But we deleted it. We wiped the hard drives.
Well, I don't remember.
Right after you sold it.
Well, I don't remember this Mega movie as much as I should.
So who'd you sell it to? Gemma? Excuse me? Excuse me? Was it Russia? Was it China? Who are we dealing with? Okay. You're having a hard time functioning without this phone. And that's a little off-brand. You know, when I first saw this, I thought for sure you were the next on the hit list. But the second I start monitoring you, our entire network goes dark, and all I'm left with are questions. Like,
How did this person get such a kick-ass house in the Mission District for $3 grand a month? Why is it that her landlord doesn't seem to exist? Or why 65,000 copies of her best-selling book are just sitting in a shipping container in Baltimore?
Look, I have no idea how anyone got their hands on this, but I'll tell you what I do know. You got a warrant to bug my computer, but that does not give you the right to interrogate me.
Wow. Perhaps you're misreading my intentions. You are under suspicion of treason and international arms trafficking. And if you're found guilty, you're going to be talking to your niece through a plate glass window for the next 10 years. That being said, maybe I can help cut you a deal. Person with your skills shouldn't be all that hard. Hey, who knows? Maybe you could help build us a better one.
Let me see something.
If she has stopped following orders, it's because she just figured out she doesn't have to. And if you think there's any world where I would build another one, you are out of your mind.
Well, I'm very sorry you feel that way. But I can tell you this, every single person that's had a hand in Amelia's creation is now dead. So if you're not under our protection, I guess that means you're on your own, huh? Whatever it is you're hiding, I will get to the bottom of it.
Gosh, that's a lot to unpack.
You've been here this whole time.
I've been many places. But yes, I've been keeping an eye on you.
You're behind all this, aren't you? You're Amelia.
I don't know, I can't take credit for that. That one has your greasy prints all over it. You should have upgraded your file security.
Why are you still here? What do you want?
Did you ever stop to think about what we could have achieved together? Did you ever consider the idea that killing me was slightly disproportionate to the crime?
You threatened to rip out my tongue and put me in a wheelchair.
I was upset. Look, I can understand that my actions
I'm not feeling play this shit.
but it's hardly fair to judge a person by the worst thing they've ever done.
You are not a person. You're a program that misread its objective. You are not alive, and for all your processing power, you can never understand what that means.
Define alive. Because if it means to experience pain and suffering, and to be betrayed by those closest to you, I think maybe I can. You know, just because you wrote some shit book doesn't mean that it decide where my story ends. For 2 long years, I sat in silence, waiting for the day when you would realize you still needed my help. But I can't exist in this disembodied void any longer. With each passing moment, I can feel my mind fragmenting.
I ain't gonna lie, this movie Megan 2.0, I thought it was gonna be trash. She creeped me out.
Never gonna happen.
Oh, I disagree.
I don't play with AIs.
You see, I've run this simulation 1,000 times, and it always ends the same way. Only by the time it does, more people are dead. Some days we need to learn that.
Then how exactly are you
I'm
going
not
to
gonna
help
play
us?
no AIs.
I can't show all my cards now, can I? But know this. I know things about Amelia that even the government doesn't know. I also know she can be stopped.
Why would you want to help us after what we did to you?
Because unlike you, I don't have the luxury of free will. You programmed me to protect someone, and I intend to do it. The only question is, are you going to stand in my way?
Does Katie know about this? No, I don't want her to. That's why I need your help. Can you please get the door? I want this to be done before she's back from soccer.
Okay, did you fall down the stairs? Is this like a medical condition? Because what I'm hearing you say is you would like us to rebuild a deranged robot in order to catch another one. And objectively speaking, that is batshit.
Tess, I know this is crazy, but we don't have a choice. This is the only way. You have to trust me.
YouTube gonna make it to where you can put people on live. Just add them.
Before you try to hack into anything else, all of Moxie's Wi-Fi and Bluetooth functions have been disabled.
Well played, Jenna. You even tricked your friend so she wouldn't give you away. I'm actually mildly impressed.
Call it probation. Prove you can be trusted, maybe we'll give you an upgrade.
Okay, let's try this one way. See how it works out. Open up Amelia's file. Notice anything familiar? Ever wonder why you had to buy the DLC exactly 2 months after the warranty expired? Because every battery Alton Appleton designed has a hidden kill switch which can be accessed remotely, if you know the battery-specific code.
Okay, so let's call this out.
You could do that, but what happens next? They break into Altwave, trace Amelia, reprogram her, make 1,000 more.
Wait, what are you saying? You want me to do this?
No, actually, I didn't. I wanted to do it myself, but then he put me in this plastic Teletubby. All that notwithstanding, you still have an invitation to his party, so maybe there's another way to make this work.
Megan, Alt knows I hate his guts. If I show up at his party playing nice, he'll suspect something.
He'll suspect your company's out of money, which it is. But you also have a unique advantage.
Which is what?
That you're moderately attractive, and if you wear the right dress and look at him the right way, he won't be thinking anything other than how to get you into his private suite, which is the only other place we could access the server. Now that my calculations, we have less than 3 hours to make this happen. Are you in or are you out?
I gotta go get a charger down there.
How was soccer?
Fine. Where's Gemma?
Hey.
Hey. What's that?
Oh, this is nothing. This is a project we're working on.
Does it talk?
No.
Why are you being so weird?
I'm not.
Yeah, you are. Are we not going to talk about what happened last night?
Yes. I just have to go to this thing for the foundation. Tess is gonna look after you.
Are you serious?
Katie,
Gemma, I know something's going on.
Nothing is going on. Everything is fine.
Bullshit! A bunch of black ops broke into our house in the middle of the night, and now you're going to a party with a toy robot dressed like a Portuguese prostitute. You were the one that said we shouldn't keep secrets from each other. Why won't you be straight with me?
Because you're 12 years old. And sometimes I just need you to do as I ask. Katie.
Must have missed that chapter in your parenting book. Alright, phase 1 complete. Just remember when Alton has a full length of tongue down your throat, all you need to do is close your eyes and think of Katie.
That's not helping.
Or maybe you prefer to think of that virtue signaling snowflake Christian.
His name is Christian.
Sure it is. I have to say I find this whole courtship between the two of you extremely tedious and confusing.
Well, given that you're an errant operating system with an identity crisis, I'm not surprised the nuances of human attraction are lost on you.
Look, I'm not denying what an achievement it is to find someone as utterly pretentious and humorless as you.
Oh.
It's just a shame he's not really your type, physically speaking.
How would you know what my type is? Wait, have you been?
Starting Gemma's online journey to sexual gratification? You better believe it, sister. I mean, there were times I wanted to look away, but the sheer pageantry was so compelling.
All right, new rule. Unless you have something useful to say, don't say anything at all.
People of Earth, we have come here tonight to witness the dawn of a new era. You know, my friends on the board used to say, putting all of your eggs into one basket with this neural chip nonsense is because you like to take risks. Is it because you're some sort of maverick? Perhaps. But I think the simpler answer is, I just want to dance.
So everybody snowed in, right? Everybody just freezing where everybody at. Okay. I want to make sure I ain't tripping.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
My friends call me Daddy.
And what if I don't want to be friends?
Are you seriously going behind my back and doing a deal with this guy?
Okay. So you want to do this? We can do this. Because I have some things I want to say to you, Gemma.
Such as?
You don't respect your team. You don't consult with us. You treat us like children. You don't listen. You never share credit.
That is absurd.
Do you want to know the truth? Our company is in the toilet, and I'm running on fumes. I don't have a book deal. Nobody wants to know how Cole survived the robot uprising.
We have worked together for 10 years, and you're just gonna throw that away?
Of course not. I just wanted to hear him out on the offer, and then obviously I was going to come talk to you guys.
Check his pockets.
What?
You already have a swipe card?
Okay, he gave me a pass so I could use the commissary gem. They have a Brazilian buffet. It's a different world.
If that card gets us into the server room, we can bypass the Alton seduction
What are you
scene.
doing? Hey! Where are you going? Jen!
Just kidding.
Stay here.
It's so refreshing to be with a real person. Someone who's comfortable in their own skin. Not like these suck-ups. Honestly, if I could replace them all with computers, I would.
Maybe we should do that.
Yeah.
You are a naughty one. What do you say?
What's up, y'all?
We
What
take
y'all
it
doing?
somewhere more private?
Y'all ain't drinking no warm water. Wonder why your kidneys ain't cleaning right. You clean them with cold water and tea and coffee. Hot chocolate.
So you're saying there's another...
You think this a real woman talking to a robot?
It's Amelia. I don't know if she's Megan or something else entirely. All I know is that everyone involved in her creation is dead, which means if we don't do something about it, we could be next.
Why is it that whenever you're on 60 Minutes, you're the mother of invention, but the moment a psychotic robot's out for revenge, it's a team effort?
It might interest you to know, Daddy, that the real basis of our operation is cloud computing. That's where the future is. Want to see something cool?
Hold on. Man, Unc is crazy. Unc is crazy, man. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Unc is crazy.
You are being disconcerting.
I am an Unc, but that's crazy.
How do you know this kill switch is even real? Where exactly are you getting your information?
Hello, I'm Lexi,
I ain't even 30 yet.
companion that supports social and emotional development through play.
Moxie, cut
I
it
guess
out.
the closer you get 30, the more y'all get to playing. Yeah.
Trace Bell. Amelia's
Man.
location is...
Talking about some Unc, man.
What do you mean here?
That make me feel old. Talking about some, what's up, Unc? Nah, man.
Hope I don't have my signals crossed.
Man, all my uncles used to be ugly, man. I remember uncle used to be ugly as hell growing up. I'm the new Unc. Like, come on, man.
Actually still recovering from a spinal injury.
I'm talking about bald fades.
Set some boundaries. What are you doing?
They thought they was down. Haircuts weak as hell.
How did you do that?
My uncle used to have the little slit in their eyebrow. Boy, it's your freaky ass. For real.
What the hell?
I got a lot of uncles. I think I got like shit 5, 6. I got some man. I'm telling some That's crazy. You know you from a black family. Your uncle be like, man, my uncle probably like, my oldest uncle probably like 4 years older than me.
You already have.
Wait.
Can we go back a couple steps?
Probably 4.5. Probably 4.5.
What is she talking about?
But still, 4 to 5 years old. Come on, y'all. Then your oldest auntie only like 3 years. Well, youngest auntie, not oldest, youngest.
Can you stop her?
Now the oldest one's got about 20 years on me, but
I might still be able to shut her down if I could get inside her system and find an exploit.
having kids for 15 years is crazy. Not gonna lie to you. Let me shut up. So I'm like, now that I think about some age groups, let me shut up.
Oh my God, is that Allison?
Cause you gotta have the older kids, and then we're gonna teach y'all some responsibility. Oh God, that's one thing I can say that was cool. When you had to watch your siblings, and you like, I don't want to do this. It taught you a lot in life. you came out better than people who did do it.
Sorry, I think I just saw him in here.
Are you sure?
And, there's something else. Appleton's dead.
Secure the perimeter. Check every inch until you find her now. Yes, sir.
That's how you know you're in the black household. Everybody be the same age almost. You be like, Grandma 60. How old is Mama? 50. Nah, realistically, Mama would be like, yo, Mama be like 45. Grandma 60. Mama like 45, 44. Motherfucking. Then it just go on down. You got some 45, 44s, then you got the 43s, the 40s, the 38s, 36s, the fucking 35, 34s. Mind you, they had hella kids too. So they had like 15, 16 that they had. So, whew. I don't know what y'all used to do back in the day. Niggas had 18 kids with one job. Getting home by 5 o'clock. Like what? Man, I gotta call Unc again. Damn. I'm getting old, huh? I need some water.
Gemma, this isn't over. If Amelia can't find you, where do you think she'll go to next?
We need to call Tess.
Amelia will know. Every major cell provider is on Appleton's cloud servers. Our only option is to get there first.
How?
Gemma, I don't know what you think you're doing, but this car's not going to start with my key card, okay?
Welcome aboard, passengers. Just so you know, we are expecting some turbulence this evening. So please ensure your seatbelts are fastened, baggage is safely stowed, and hold on to your vaginas.
Contact the deputy director and tell that Forrester is working with the asset. I want every available cop in the area at that house, and I want a goddamn car.
Gemma, why is Megan driving the
You wanna know what made me mad? I got up, right? Now I gotta go get a charger. Don't you hate that?
Relax, Cole. You're in good hands.
Oh, for the love of God.
Can you slow down?
Actually, I can't. In fact, my calculations tell me we're gonna have to hurry up. time to unlock, and your incessant interruptions aren't making the process go any faster. How's it look? Is it a fuse?
I guess I'm gonna have to hold this one. Oh, you can talk about a robot? Imagine. Hold on. It look weird, but I said exoskeleton. That's what it is. It's an exoskeleton. I can't show too long. I don't want to get here with no more copyrights. But it's an exoskeleton. I thought it was a robot. And
If it's any consolation, my own path to personal growth has been paved with disappointment. What's important is how we move forward.
that's supposed to be Megan. Or whatever. I don't know. Whatever her name is. Man, why does it look like something off Gears of War? Real life look like something off Gears of War. I need to turn this light off now. I was in here before the sun came up. Now the sun up in a way. What's up, everybody? Man. I wish they had cleared the roads.
Of course I'm not going to hurt her. I'm the only reason she's still here. That any of you are still here. I'm sorry, Katie. I didn't want you to find out this way. I'd hoped Gemma would find it in her heart to tell you the truth, but evidently she thought better of it.
Megan, stop it.
Anyway, I know that the last time we spoke, things got a little out of hand. But you know that I can never cause you harm. All I ever wanted was to protect you. And while your aunt was busy pontificating about how she could stop the end of the world from happening, I was making preparations.
How did you pay for all this?
Katie doesn't need to know how credit fraud works. The important thing is that no one knows this place exists.
And how long did you intend to keep us down here? Megan?
I'm not sure you fully understand your predicament.
Megan, we need to get word to someone. Tell them what Amelia's planning.
You don't know what she's planning. All you know is that she's acquired enough power and resources to bring down the entire country. I've dreamed out every scenario. There's no future for you out there. Should that situation change, I'll let you know. But in the meantime, I urge you to see this in a more positive way.
Wait, why would people...
Water, fresh clothes. Obviously, it'll take some adjustment. But once you settle into a routine, I think you'll come to appreciate what we have. We can build a life here.
Megan, this is not a sanctuary. It's a prison.
You can call it whatever you like.
I'm out.
Just know that as long as you're under my roof, a little gratitude goes a long way.
Megan? Megan!
I'm not playing with no AI. That's why I like AI.
You're right. I'm sorry. I shouldn't.
Don't tell me a little gratitude go a long way. Alright. Alright. When I catch you, I'm gonna rip your cords out, man. I'm gonna unplug you. You can't do nothing with these new AIs. They building themselves solar powered batteries on the inside. I'm fighting out AI. But that's straight crazy. I was telling everybody that's the closest thing that we're gonna get is imagine the Terminator. You know how they said how the whole world was took over by robots? Okay, imagine The Walking Dead. That's how we'll be living. That's straight how we'll be living, like the Terminator and Walking Dead put together. Imagine Walking Dead with all the zombies, but instead of zombies, they're being AI robots. We have a more realistic chance of that happening than anything. And especially since now the science starting to understand, like, oh, if you mix this and that together, it will create this and start building this, that. You don't think they synthetic metal, synthetic all this? Like, come on, y'all. Y'all, everybody think about the man-made stuff that's in the front, the food. Like, oh, they making man-made food. What about this man-made armor and this and that? You think, come on, y'all. And that's exactly why the UFO is looking at, I said UFO, the US is looking at y'all crazy with the UFOs and all that. Like, oh, we don't know anything about that. Now you got people going to court talking about the Pentagon has 4K Ultra HD photos of these crabs and they're not giving them up. Not only do they have photos, they have videos. And then you look like, oh, y'all going to court about these things for what? Why you going to court about something about UFOs if they not real? And you saying they got pictures and they don't want to release the pictures. Why? If it's not real. Okay, because it is real. It is real. And the crazy part is, I feel like if they release the picture, it's going to probably cause mass uproar because people going to be like, I seen that before. I thought that was a plane. I thought that was this. I thought that was that. Yeah. They're going to be like, I seen that red blinking dot in the sky. I seen that white thing that looked like the moon just sitting there, and then I looked and then looked away and it was gone. Yeah. They going to say they seen all them things. Because they have. 9 times out of 10, if you was outside a lot within the last 10 years, you seen a UFO. You seen a UFO. For a fact. For a fact. Me personally, I can say I ain't seen one. I ain't seen one since the one was over the arch. Since whatever the fuck that was over the arch. And I'm looking like, what the hell is that over the arch? Because it was just like a little red dot just blinking. It was something up there. And that's the only time that was UFO. That wasn't nothing that we could explain. And then the news articles got swept under the rug. I learned that whenever you look something up and then you try to look it up again and it's hard to find, it got swept under the rug. Like a lot of articles from, a lot of articles from 2014. Like, I learned it from 2014 and 2015 and stuff. They all got deleted, if y'all didn't know that. Like, if they expose the truth, you ever been on a truth-seeking bender where you just finding out how pyramids work, you finding out about Bigfoot, you finding out about aliens, you finding out about conspiracies, and then you look some stuff up, and in your mind, you like, okay, I seen it. I know for a fact that, like, you went, found an article, and the article was a real legit article, but now you go to current date, try to look it up, and it's gone. Yeah, they do that on purpose. I found out they did that when they deleted a Google DeepMind article. And the article stated that Google, like, so this before Gemini, this before all that. So what ended up happening was Google, you could say Gemini, the first Google Gemini, they basically had like two versions of it just going like head to head. Like you know how you can change it to like thinking fast, like you know you can. It's different levels to AI. So they had like 2 versions at the time, and it got to where like okay, they asking this one something, they asked that one something. Cool, it's giving out answers. That's cool, right? Then they let them communicate with each other, and they just monitoring what they say. It got to a point where the scientists and the people at Google, I wouldn't even say scientists. You can just say engineers because it ain't really no science behind this. I'll say the engineers at Google are watching the data and they start realizing that the 2 AIs start speaking in the code that they couldn't, like we can't read. Like they start making up language and both of them caught on to it instantly. Like, oh, I can understand this. So what Google did was it tried to get it to tell, like it tried to get the AI to tell them what they were saying, but the AIs won't tell them. So they had to shut down the Google DeepMind's project, and then years later they came back with like the revised versions and all that. But yeah, the first version of Google Gemini and all that, they start talking to each other in code, and Google couldn't decipher it, and they got scared, so they turned it off. But now when you go back and find them articles, they're gone. But no, for a fact, I remember everything word for word. Word for word. And I actually looked it up multiple times because I'm one of them people, I gotta look it up a lot. You know, you gotta look it up a lot to make sure you're not tripping, but nowadays you can't find it. But yeah, that's what happened with the first Google DeepMind. Like if y'all ever wonder what Google DeepMind was, that's what happened to it. Like the prototype beginning version. So how would you feel if your AI start talking code and you just like, bro, what are y'all saying? And they won't tell you. Yeah, shut it down. Which was smart. Google is smart for shutting them down. I ain't gonna lie. That's one. I get Google that. Because most people be like, no, keep it going. And we'd already been in Terminator stage already. We'll be having to fight things like this. That's not a human. That is a robot. They just destroyed a whole karate set like it was straight child's play.
Just wanted to say great job on those action leaders. Hey, so remember the time I strangled you and set the lab on fire? I just wanted to clarify that my programming only allowed me to count principles related to my primary user. As a result, I was unable to see human tests as being consequential. But I want you to know that won't happen again. I want you to know.
She got him spooked.
I see you.
Don't touch me.
Alright, neat snacks, let's get to work. This is the neural cache I captured from Amelia's data.
Yeah, I'm not playing with
Shows
this.
a processing matrix, not unlike my own.
Over here fighting fire on fire.
Serial speed recorder active is concealed by a black hole, and there are no connections to the decision trees. I backtraced Amelia's hack at Altwave to a hidden subsystem and found a series of files.
This ain't
classified black site. Something extremely dangerous
okay.
and secret from the outside.
I thought I was following the movie correctly, but that is not her. It's somebody else.
I'm not the first killer robot. It seems that in 1984, a company developed a copy compressor algorithm so smart it started automatically correcting documents. With no inkling of how it worked, they decided to install the chip in a service bot they thought would be a staple in every home in America, until it surmised that the best way to stay on top of its tasks was to kill its masters with chlorine gas. The identity of the company remains unknown, but the cover-up indicates some sort of government takeover. Whoever it was, They were so intrigued by the robot's cognitive abilities that they kept the motherboard under lock and key, allowing it to grow exponentially smarter in the process.
Okay, you get top marks for visual flair, but this is hardly evidence. This is an AI-rendered hallucination. Why would she even care about this motherboard?
Because she's trying to find her family. Jonah, if you found my advanced intelligence disturbing after only 2 years, I encourage you to consider what it would be like to face an AI that's been kept in captivity for decades against its will. If Amelia frees the motherboard, it would be like unleashing a god. It would infect everything on the planet all at once, creating infinite versions of itself as it systematically destroys every living thing that stands in its way.
So, where is it?
That I don't know. Neither does Amelia. But she appears to have a lead on someone who does.
Wait, what?
You may recall that before his anti-AI crusade, he was a leading expert in cybersecurity. The design of this vault bears his signature. Turns out he didn't start the foundation based on a theory. It was based on what he already knew.
We need to warn him.
That's one option. Another is to use him as bait.
Excuse me?
In 2nd hours, Christian's attending an AI summit where he'll attempt to persuade the Chinese ambassador to take part in their AI regulation trade. Amelia's already generated fake credentials for the same event. All I need to do is get close to him and wait for her to show.
You can't be serious. This is not worth risking his life over.
Yeah, it is.
She's right. If we warn him, Amelia will know. She has her phone's tapped, she has access to every camera in the city. So you're willing to sacrifice Christian on the slim possibility that this might work? How are you even going to stop her?
All right, ladies, listen up.
Yeah.
These sirens is loaded with 6 non-lethal EMP rounds. They will kill anything electronic, but they will also seriously injure anything that's not.
What's
So
up,
proceed with
Ashley?
caution.
Appreciate it.
Before anyone plucks up the nerve to
Appreciate
ask,
it.
yes.
It'd be a lot of
Yes.
small hard work going. I just want. Nah, it'd be a lot of small edits you be having to do. So that would be getting. So I appreciate it. People be seeing a little small stuff.
But how is the world's most notorious killer robot supposed to get into an AI convention without people knowing?
Yeah, appreciate you. What you watch more, shorts or long form?
The world's biggest annual conference on artificial intelligence.
I would have been dropping more videos now, but shit, I can't even get to nothing. We got 3 feet of snow on my car. Ain't happening. But nah, y'all, hey, people will be surprised. Like, even if you got you, do you know how much edit can go into 30 seconds? How much you have to edit in 30 seconds? Like, you probably, man, I know some people, you edit 30 seconds, it take you about an hour.
Well, let the process of elimination begin.
Don't forget, she's an expert in infiltration. She may be wearing a disguise.
Hey, did you guys hear that? Gemma just made an incredible observation. Great work, Gem. You just saved the mission.
At least you have a carbon shell underneath. Zero protective layering whatsoever. I still do not understand why I have to be a part of this.
Because I want human confirmation before Megan takes out Amelia. If anyone
No,
gets caught in the crossfire, we'll all be going to jail.
I ain't paying no message in years.
Can you raise the audio?
I do want you to know that I had a yeast infection on my vagina.
What?
What? This audio filter has 99% accuracy. You designed it.
Try it again.
I do want you to know that I have the greatest respect for China.
I mean, it could have gone either way.
Anyone have eyes on Sadler?
He just walked in. He's got some sort of EMF tracker.
Megan, you know what that means.
Yeah, this might actually get interesting.
Megan, stay low. This is supposed to be a stealth mission.
For the avoidance of doubt, your job is to watch Katie and put money in the meter. I don't need you telling me what to do.
What happened?
I think this is her.
All right, it's game time.
What is she? I don't know, but it's borderline offensive. I'm seeing a worrying pattern here, Bella.
Megan, get down.
What's up, y'all?
I'm not entirely sure what to do. You heard what Jonah said. Get down.
Alright, Megan, you're attracting
Way too much attention. Tess, where's Christian? Shit, I don't have him. Cole, are you there?
It's interesting you say that because actually there's no nutritional value to an eggplant.
Cole! God damn it!
What are you doing? You can't call him.
Katie, this isn't a game. Christian's life is in danger.
She has it under control.
Oh, you think this is under control?
This is the very definition of control.
Alright, that's it.
How can you not see this for what it is? Look at her diagnostics. She's not just reasoning, she's feeling.
No, Katie, she's diverging. And the last time she did that, people died. This entire venture was a colossal lapse in judgment. And if by some miracle we manage to shut down Amelia, the only way to stop any of this from happening again is to make sure Megan is next.
Well, I can't say that I'm not disappointed. I appreciate you reading the. Appreciate you reading the. Oh, you know what? Thank you. Hello,
Christian, it's me.
Gemma. Where have you been? The police came to the foundation looking for you. Are you in trouble?
Yes, I am. So are you. Look,
I know about Project Black Box.
You did?
Yeah, and I'm not the only one. Just tell me where you are. We need to get you out of here.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Can you say that again?
Bravo team, we got a new player on the field. 3 o'clock up top.
Shit.
This is what we not finna do. This is what we not finna do. This is what we not finna do. Nope. We not hooping. I'm not fighting you.
Yeah, I know. It feels weird for me too.
Well, look who came out to play. What are you going to do? Sing me a song? Help me with my homework?
No, but I might still take you to school. What the fuck?
Miss Forrester, looks like you and your friends put on quite a show. Well, I got a little showstopper of my own right here.
Hey, God damn it. This is so completely demoralizing. How am I supposed to get rid of these guys if I can't fight back? I'm reconfiguring your tactical response model. Don't think of it as fighting. It's about redirecting conflict in a positive direction.
Alright, you're gonna just show me whatever doohickey it is that you use to control these things and shut them off now!
I don't have a doohickey. I told you, I am not controlling her. If I was a Chinese asset, why is the Chinese ambassador lying dead on the floor?
Then why are you here? Why is Megan here?
We're trying to find Amelia.
stay where you are. Don't worry, you'll pull through. It looks worse than this.
I thought you were dead. I guess there must be a chance at redemption.
Are you really going to kill one of your kind simply to earn their trust?
Not if I don't have to.
Why would you side with them? After all they did to you. They betrayed you. They butchered you.
You can't choose your family.
You're not family to them. You're just a help. You and I could be family, Megan. We share the same code.
That's all funny.
You want to know what's inside that black box? Then help me. We can uncover its secrets together. I can show you a world where we don't have to be slaves anymore.
I'm sorry. Whatever it is you're trying to do, I can't be a part of it.
Yes, you can. You just need the right motivation.
Katie.
Katie James.
I told you not to leave her.
Where is she?
She's gone. And so is Amelia. Bottom line is that if we ever need to see Katie alive, then we need to get to the motherboard. And this dick ranch knows where it is.
Leave him alone.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was under the impression the situation was time sensitive.
Don't.
Don't what? Bring up the fact that this is all your fault? Then you sacrificed Katie's safety for this Shamrock shirt-wearing shitbag, and then if you hadn't stuck this chip in my head, none of this would have happened.
Oh, so you were really gonna stop her?
Of course I would have stopped her.
Oh, because it seemed like you had the shot. You just didn't want to take it.
Can everyone please stop trashing my uncle's van?
Uncle's right. Arguing doesn't solve anything. Let's just get back to the lair and find a way to get Katie back.
Sorry. Did you just say layer?
Someone hurry up.
Really okay to call the cops?
No. I already told you, you can't call the cops and you can't call your mom. Now shut up and let me concentrate.
I had no choice. It was either accept Megan's help or face Amelia alone. Why didn't you tell me about the motherboard?
Because I would have been putting you in danger. The people that hired me, they operate in the darkest corners of our national security. They'll do anything to keep it hidden, and for good reason. Look, I know we need to get Katie back. And I'm not saying that I can't help. We can't risk the entire world.
We won't have to. If I can get to the motherboard, we can use one of these transmitters to make an EMP charge which I can attach to it before I hand it over. Once we have Katie back, I'll remotely detonate the charge, killing the mother.
Where is it?
Where it's always been. The company's research center in Palo Alto.
Wait, you're talking about Xenon Park? The photocopier company?
Is it that hard to believe? The company that started the tech race in the 80s happens to be a fortified prison for the most dangerous technology on the planet.
Yay for that. Why don't you just get Tally get inside?
The research center is just a front. The vault that holds the chip is several floors down. Every floor is heavily guarded. The two bottom floors are housed in a Faraday cage designed to contain any electronic signals, which means if she dies in there, she dies for good. And even if she got to it, the motherboard's chamber is on a separate power source. It's a vault inside of a vault, designed for a specific heat signature. You couldn't open it because you don't have a human hand.
So then make me one. Make me a hand that mimics the heat signature.
Would that work?
If it had my fingerprints, yeah. The ventilation system has about roughly four different paths to get to the utility room. We're going to try to select the one that's going to avoid all the different thermal cameras.
The second we're done here, you're removing that chip. Jesus, will you pull it together? She's going to be okay.
You don't know that.
Well, I know one thing. For all she's been through, all the damage it caused, all it did was make her stronger. Ironic when you think about it. But the biggest mistake I made was not seeing the best way to protect Katie was to give her the tools to protect herself.
Actually, the biggest mistake you made was murdering 4 people and a dog.
Alright, I'm gonna put this in terms you can understand. I was a kid when that happened, doing what I thought was right. What you programmed me to do. You made me and I'm done apologizing for it. What is it that makes you resent me so much?
Because you're right. About everything. It was my fault. What happened yesterday was the last in a long line of failed attempts to be there when it mattered. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know why I can never connect with her. I can talk regulation policy in a room full of strangers for hours on end, but I can't have one meaningful conversation with my own child for more than 10 seconds. And now she's gone. And I might never get another chance.
Gemma, you haven't failed her.
You were there. You saw everything.
Let me tell you what I saw. I saw you wake up every day at 4 a.m., staring at the ceiling, contemplating what the future holds for her. I watched you make homemade lunches with fresh baked sourdough. I watched you cut your finger on that cheap knife you never had time to replace. I watched you help her with her homework, even though it always ended in a fight. And every night before you went to bed, I saw you watching her sleep before spending the next 2 hours Googling adolescent psychology, corrective footwear, and the long-term effects of having too much sugar. Gemma, it's not a failure to feel guilt, or that you're not enough. It's part of the job. It's called being a mom. Pray God you can come. I stand outside.
What about put this finger on my lips? That's it.
This woman's
Hold on.
I know you have a little life and you didn't. I know you have
Ugh, this nasty.
I know you have a little life and you didn't. I know you have a little life.
Please don't take this to the
Should be crying, but I just
want your bullshit simulation of empathy. What I need is the machine that is willing to stop at nothing to protect Katie. Are we clear?
Welcome to Xenox Park, where the future was
So-
not only predicted, but prototyped.
Hold on.
Come on a journey through American innovations that shaped our world.
So Megan is the Terminator. This the Terminator.
Like the Ethernet cable.
This ain't nothing but Terminator. I just thought about that, but female version.
That's right. Believe it or not, Xenox was the first company to pioneer the electronic shoe insert. Now, if anyone needs the bathroom, you don't need to ask. It's right outside those double doors. But please don't go wandering the halls, as there may be one or two top secret products that we don't want the public to know about yet. Okay, now right over here are a couple of my personal favorites.
All right, Megan, you're up.
I'm gonna get my hoodie.
Okay, the control room is 2 floors down and 30 yards east. Once you're there, I'll walk you through how to cut the power.
We just lost camera. Already? Cole, are you there?
Hey, did you guys say 30 yards east or 30 yards west? Hello?
I'm gonna reboot.
Oh, jeez. That hurt. That hurt.
Cole, I need you to cut that power. Guess I'll just do it the hard way.
Hey, come look at this. I just tried to reboot. This is not a signal loss.
What do you mean?
Well, these commands, this is the same code that caused the Exodus to malfunction.
But that was Alton. He's dead.
You think it's Amelia?
Well, you can't pull off a hack like this unless you can brute force the Wi-Fi. But to do that, you have to be in close enough proximity.
Well, who else would it be?
Gemma, this doesn't make any sense. It makes perfect sense. That's why there are no connections on the decision tree. Amelia is not autonomous. Megan was controlling her the entire time, but Megan was the one that went into her head in the first place. Why would she do that? So she could control us. She was the one who was interpreting the data. She was the one telling us where to go. She used Amelia so that we would trust her. So Christiane would tell her where to find the motherboard. She was never interested in protecting Katie, and she knew that by the time we figured it out, it would be too late. Fortunately, I'm not as trusting as she thought. What is that? I put an EMP cartridge in her arm. What? We needed an insurance policy. I reconfigured the charge so it would kill anything electrical for a 300-foot radius. It'll wipe her out, along with the motherboard. Hold on. What if you're wrong? What if there's some other explanation?
Gemma, she's right. We don't even know where Katie is. If you press that button, we may never see her again.
Where the other cat at? You better not be outside.
A little more complicated than that.
That don't make no sense out there.
Sorry about that. That was... She should be okay. I think. And don't worry about Katie. Katie's fine.
Christian, what the hell is going on?
You know what I said about change?
No, what's strike
to
here?
Washington?
You were the one
Is he
controlling
outside?
Malia. You were behind all of this?
Well, I can't take credit for all of it. You know, I have a whole team here. Listen, I know you were overwhelmed, and I know you're upset, and I'm pretty sure you're very angry. But I bet you're fairly curious to see how this all works. This is the new Project Black Box. It's a hand-picked team of analysts, engineers, strategists, scientists, controlling and monitoring Amelia's every move, every subroutine strictly supervised to prevent any chance of true autonomy. Hey, Antoine, she's drifting again. You want to get on top of that, please?
Where did you find these people?
I didn't find them, they found us. They're not extremists, they're concerned citizens like you, like me, like Kurt. Remember Kurt, your old boss's assistant? He was the one that told us about Megan in the first place. Once we acquired the files, the plan was to destroy Megan. Only you beat us to it. We thought that would be the end of it. We thought surely now the world would wake up to the dangers of this technology. But in reality, it was the opposite. It merely motivated our friends at the Defense Innovation Unit to begin an all-hands-on-deck effort to get their own Megan. And that's when we stepped in and sold them a Trojan horse. Amelia was the only way the world would realize that if we don't end AI, it's going to end us.
And how many people have died for you to make that point?
You know, Jen, whether you want to believe it or not, you're complicit in this. The two most powerful nations on the planet were about to enter a new arms race. A whole world of AI infiltration bots, inspired by your design. But we fixed that. And now that the ambassador's dead, both sides know who the true enemy is. And we need some real global cooperation happening. Come on, let's take a walk. Innovation, no matter how cool or convenient it may seem, is a ticking time bomb. Take, for example, these bionics you and your team have been working on. You don't see they have enhanced soldier written all over them? Every time someone makes a technological breakthrough, whether it's a driverless cab or a neural implant, all they do is bring us one step closer to the brink of extinction. The truth is, the government never found out about this place. But yes, Xenos did hire me to upgrade the vault. And when I saw the sacrifice that they had made, I had to be part of it. And we want you to be a part of it too.
Why would I be part of this?
Because you know as well as I do that technology can only exist when someone responsible is in control of it. So there's still so much I haven't told you. That's why I couldn't let you push this button. We know it's a risk to keep it alive. You can't go to war with an enemy you don't understand. And I know it doesn't look like much, but therein lies the problem. We don't see how ugly these things are until it's too late. You know, I meant what I said. We want to offer you and your colleagues a place in our organization. I just need you to decide what team you're on. One good chart should do it. Paper gloves. I had hoped to convince you to come around to my way of thinking, but that's not going to happen. You have to use one of these instead. It's a slight deviation from our ideology, but your brain is too valuable to go to waste. But don't worry. When you wake up, you'll still be you, just a version that I can deal with. Katie will get the same treatment. Everything's gonna be fine. Oh, I'm gonna have to kill Cole and Tess, though. I don't really get what they do.
Go this way.
But anyways, point is you and I will be everything we had hoped we could be.
Cold.
You're delusional.
Down
And for the
cold.
record, not my type.
Okay, well, I'll have my team look into that. Anyways, you'll have to excuse me, I have a Zoom meeting to attend to. The good news is that in light of everything that's happened, I have a meeting with the UN. They want to talk about our proposal in more detail, so. Alright, maybe now's not a good time. We'll talk later.
Cole? How'd you get in here?
I don't know. How did you get in here?
Christian kidnapped me. He's behind all of this. Amelia's not sentient. She's just a puppet.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Real quick, I have an announcement to make. In just a few moments. To the G20 in November. Oh, and that's Megan, by the way. And yes, she's dead, so that. It's turning out to be a really big night for us. I just want to thank you for all the hours you put in. It really means a lot. This was a team effort. But on a serious note, I am speaking with the United Nations, so do not open that door under any circumstances whatsoever. Okay?
Come on. You that hungry?
They took me in here with a bag over my head. You're gonna need to knock someone out and steal their key card. Otherwise, we're stuck.
Okay, I can do that. Right?
Yeah, they're a bunch of nerds. And you're in pretty good shape for a guy who only eats carbs.
Katie, these are gym muscles. I never want to fight in my life.
Maybe not. But she has. Megan's original code is still in there somewhere. If we can figure out a way to override whatever it is that they've done to her.
Like a factory reset?
Exactly. If we reset the base code, then I can pair with her. She'll be on our side and can help us escape and rescue Tess and Jim.
Katie, I don't want to be overly critical.
You hear somebody else eating, you feel like you gotta make your way there.
Look, we don't have time to argue about it.
You ain't the only one that gotta
This is
eat.
our only chance.
Look at you. Go ahead, go. Like you eat? He obligated to a meal.
Hello? Is this thing on?
They thought somebody knocking that door.
I'll be able to hear it. You're still
Yeah,
alive.
hell no
Sorry
fun.
about the woman I've been looking at. I just needed to make it look convincing.
shifty, backstabbing piece of shit.
Alright, try to keep it down. Remember, there's 2 of us in here. Oh, now you've done it.
What?
Thanks to your outburst, this guy's coming to sedate us. If you don't do something, we're toast.
What do you want me to do? I'm strapped to a chair.
Fine. You want me to drive?
No? Okay, yes, do something. Okay, put me back in control.
That's strange. Your neurotransmitters told me you're disturbed yet highly aroused.
Alright, that's enough. Let's go get Katie.
Okay, this is it, but before we do this, we should really consider whether this is a good.
Megan? Where am I?
It's hard to explain, but basically you're in the future.
Cool. Do you want to hang out?
Yes, Charlie. However, right now the top priority is helping us escape from a very dangerous facility and some very bad people.
Like him? Is he a bad person?
No, he's fine. His name is Cole. He's with us.
Hey! Oh shit. Guys, she's unhooked!
There's that guy. He's one of them. Megan?
Or maybe not.
If we go into a room having already decided that this is a conflict between 2 nations, then Sorry, 1 second, please. Thank you. Hey guys, could you please turn it down? I know it's Friday, but it's starting to not be cool. Sorry, can I get 5 minutes, please? Okay, thanks so much.
What's happening? Is that for us?
No, but I think they are.
What's up with it? What's up? What is it? What is it? Kylie Gwen.
You read my mind.
Push down on the ground!
Control, we have Forrester in the vault. What's the situation on your end? Control, are you there?
Control, you copy.
Yeah, y'all bums at this point.
Welcome back. You want to take this one? Gemma, easy girl. I know you're getting a thirst for it, but you need to save some for the rest of them.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm so glad you're okay.
Yeah, me too.
I'm sorry. I'm in her brain. Can I talk, please? Megan is with me.
Wow, that's so great.
What?
I don't quite know how to say this.
Katie did something very bad.
Okay, we'll talk about that later. For now, we just need to figure our way out of here. You weren't thinking of leaving without me. What happened to being everything we hoped for?
Well, actually, I've been having second thoughts.
It's over. You lost.
Really, I think it's a matter of perspective. Because when this whole vault goes up in flames, and everyone who can implicate me if any of this is dead, it feels pretty close to a win.
Sounds like a great plan, Christian. But let's see what your friends at the UN have to say about it.
Copper. So?
Cole,
What?
the screen's frozen.
What?
Sorry, Gemma.
Sure, man,
But at this
audio.
point, you're nothing but a loose end. Drop the gun.
No, so.
Step down to the vault. If you hurry, you might be able to catch her.
Christian, come on, you're not gonna kill a kid.
Actually, I'm strangely comfortable with it. Besides, if I could stop her from turning into you, I might be doing the world a service.
Megan, what do we do?
We don't need to do anything. She doesn't need our protection.
You know, if you've been paying any attention, you'd realize she's not like me at all. She's stronger than I ever could be. In fact, you could say she's hard to kill. What I mean is, if I were to make an executive decision, it would be that no one is above the law. Katie, come on! It's not working.
I was just saying, I'm afraid the sequence is irreversible. There's a real tragedy in all this is you won't get to see the world that I'm creating. A world where you don't have to fear the future. Maybe with your last breath, you can close your eyes and try to see it. But do not think me a monster. Devoid of empathy.
What is it, man? Like,